Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some more Eco. So we are back. It's been about 2 years since we played. We're going to continue on here. So we're going to go ahead and to join our server, I'm going to show you the easiest way because like the server list gets kind of messy at times. You're just going to hit plus over here. You're going to type in eco.stonelegion.com. And that's it, and it'll connect. Now, it takes a little bit to connect, which is fine. That's actually on the dev side. I talked to the devs about that, and so what they've done is put throttling in. So it doesn't matter the size of your world, doesn't matter how much performance you have on your world, how much bottleneck, etc. They've basically throttled it quite a bit, aimed at like, you know, people with like 30, 40 people on the server, so that way when somebody's connecting, it's a slow throttle rather than a like a punch to the stomach, because back in the day basically what would happen when somebody was connecting, it would kind of stall out the server. So we got some server rules here. Please basically just build 200 meters away from another player, or at least ask first. So and you can see the people showing up here. So let's find a spot. I know Togi and I were gonna look at a spot somewhere. Wow, look at this. Start near wild food. Well, look at that. That's actually crazy. It's right there. So we're going to start right there. So there's Togi anyway. So he'll be here and I'll be here probably. And yeah, he can make a nice little boat place there now. A little harbor. That's the cool thing. Since we played last, they had a massive expansion. They added all this harbor stuff, boats, you name it. They have an industrial big barge, you know, the big truck you can have in Eco. You can sit 4 of those trucks onto this barge. It's so freaking ridiculous. Now, this part can take a few minutes as well, depending on just so many factors, right? It's a really large world, keep in mind. This is 4 kilometers. You're not going to get, well, you shouldn't probably play any bigger than this. This is the, they say the max support is the 2 point something kilometers. But we want that extra, you know, that extra craziness. So we're almost there, and then we'll get started here. There you go, 100%. Well, good day, sir. I don't know if I'm hitting the right key. Oh, yeah, there you go, T. T key.
Hello there.
Oh, your mouth moves when you talk. What the? Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, it's awkward. Yours is really weird because you're wearing a deadly hood.
I like how there was a spawn point right here. Did you have a spawn point here too?
Exactly the same spawn point, like literally about here.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well, I'll start over here. Goodbye. Okay, so we're gonna live by a river, but one of the things. Oh crap! I can make it. I can make it. Yeah, so here we go. So we start with a bunch of skill points here. You can spend them or not spend them right away. I was thinking of going logging. I like to do stuff with trees. I think it's more entertaining. I could also do it with stone, which has its own, you know, benefits as well. But it's up to you what you want to do. I think I'm gonna do trees for first and then something else after. So let's do logging. Now, on our server, you do get 2 stars to start with. Here's what you can start with. You can start with carpentry, campfire cooking, and then gathering, hunting. You got mining, which I think Togi decided to do that. Actually, I don't think he's done any yet. So, yeah, nothing yet there. Mining, and then self-improvement. I guess everyone gets those. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead for, I guess, we'll go logging. I think I'll go logging to start with. So there we go. Learn now. Yep. So basically in Eco, just to let you know, I have the tutorials disabled. So you have tutorials up here. You can use your tab and hit X on them and stuff if you don't want them. But in Eco, basically you have this little exponential rate thing going here. So times 24. So if you get some decent food, a house built, some rooms, things like that, it can end up being like 100 times. So if you hover over this, it'll say in 1 day, 12 hours, you will get another skill. But because if you were to increase this, maybe instead it'll be in like 6 hours, for example. And that's where this becomes very, very freaking powerful, like really, really powerful for that. But anyways, we're going to hit B. We're going to get out our tent here. This is our little starting campsite here. And I just want to get started here, basically. So I have to decide where I want to take this. I'll probably build around here somewhere, but I haven't decided exactly where I want to build. More likely, I won't use whatever here for the long run, but we'll put it here for now. There you go. Homestead unlocked. So if you can look, here we are. We got my little campsite. Togi's got his. And I gave us way extra land claims on here. So inside of here, you just hit E, go to storage, and then you got all your little tools here. You even got some starter foods and things like that. So we can start eating this up right away and just crank this up a bit. And then let's go with, how do I want to do this? Order. So you can just click these two, I think. Yeah, so we'll flip these around. And then shovel. I probably won't use that or need that. And then I'll leave the food there for now. This is your claim tool, so you can use this to claim more land or remove land. So I'm just going to go around and claim extra here for now anyways. But like I said, you get 50 claims, so this is pretty cool. I like how it shows the guy blue there. Is this because of this tool? Yeah. I want to make sure. The reason I'm claiming this, and I'll probably unclaim a lot of this later, is I just want to make my footprint here saying, hi, this is my place. Please don't live here. Because people tend to, in Equal, because usually it's a smaller world, people like to build like next to players. But in my opinion, it's like, well, hey, you know, like we have this massive world. Please build a little further. We have a little rule, like I said at the beginning there. Please build 200 meters. Whether or not people will follow that, we'll find out over time. And we don't mind people building near each other, like Togi and I here, way closer to 200 meters. But that's kind of the plan, right? We planned that out. We just said, hey, let's find a place, and we'll build, nearby. And he's gonna build some stuff. I'm gonna build stuff, and we're just neighbors, right? So. Yeah, look at this. This is pretty cool. And if you want to earn more of these claims, what you can do is every time you do, you learn a new scroll. Basically, you can learn like engineering, carpentry, things like that. When you learn these scrolls, you can actually gain another 5. Or on this server, we set it to 10 more claim properties. We just want players to have a comfortable amount. We just didn't want to be too evil about it, I guess. Yeah, look at all the I'm just going crazy now. I'm just having fun with this. Like I said, I can unclaim them later on, so go to town now with them and then just unclaim them when you want to, clean it up a bit. So there you go. Hello. Okay. And there you go. So if we look on the map now, you can see we have a nice big claim down here. And I hope that's Togi. Yeah, it's Togi. I was like, we already have visitors over here. I'm thinking he's probably going masonry. He probably already has gone there. So if we go logging, yeah, I'm the only one. So yeah, everyone has gone mining. Wow, every single person has gone mining. We have one gathering. That's Togi. And that's it. They haven't picked their second ones yet. Interesting on the mining there. Anyways, okay, so we're going to put this in here. And we're going to start cutting some trees down, basically. Let's get started. So early on, it's not as easy because we're going to have to bring them all the way over here. It'll get better as time goes on. So we're just going to cut this. This is hardwood. And it takes a bit of food. It takes a little extra time doing this, but it's worth it in the end. There you go. Perfect. So you just go like this. There you go. There you go. So we get our wood filled up, and then we're just going to go over here. And we're going to put these guys in there. There you go. We can even start on something here, so we can craft. So let's make a workbench. This will give us lots and lots of options here. So we'll want to get that. Hello, buddy. Getting a little growly, aren't we? And then we'll make a cart over time as well, which will make this even easier. Because right now, you don't want to be running back and forth. I won't even break that stump. I will later on. Off camera, more likely. It'll take quite a bit of swings on the stump. And the reason why I'm taking my time on that is because I want to be able to do it when I get some more skill ups, because there'll be things like, for example, reducing the cost and blah blah blah. Basically, a lot of fun stuff. So there you go. We got ourselves the crafting bench here, so we can take this and we'll just put this right here. And now you can see it's all of a sudden unlocked a bunch of nice things in here. So the one I would like to go with right now is large stockpile, probably, and a wooden cart. The wooden cart's a little more complex. So let's go with a large stockpile first, just because that will increase the amount we can store. And I'll probably get a couple of them made too, right? So the cart you probably want right away too, but I'm just kind of being lazy just because it takes a little bit more effort right now. There you go. And then we'll deposit this. Now we've got 30 seconds left on that, so it's almost done. Is that it for this? I guess it was. Oh, no, there was a bit more. There you go. Now all your actions, running around, moving stuff, pushing stuff, you know, everything, crafting, everything basically eats a lot of your food up. So food is a big part of this game. Okay, and then we're gonna grab that. Actually, I guess it had room in here. It probably went in the storage chest, I'm guessing. Yeah, there you go. So look how much storage is in this puppy. Oh yeah. It's like a whole different game of storage now. Boom. So we can right click there and it's awesome. Okay, let's see where we can start here. So we definitely want the thing. So we need planks and hew wood. So let's do 10 hew wood. I was looking on the right. I'm like, where's those things? Okay, here's the boards. How many boards did we need as well? I wasn't paying attention there. Past it. 15. Okay. So we do 15 boards. So you can use Alt and just fully use up your food for that. And it needed 10 of the wood here. So I'm probably going to switch this to softwood. Because we're probably going to get mostly softwood, I'm guessing. Hew and log. Yeah, it just says hew and log instead. Yeah, so you can do that and switch it if you want. It doesn't matter, like, for building, but just because I'm guessing we're going to get more softwood in the area, I'd rather set it that way now, so that way I don't accidentally start mixing the looks of it and things like that, because then it gets kind of weird looking, right? So, and that's set perfect. Now we need more food here. Oh, we could sleep. I think actually in single player that might have an effect, but on multiplayer, not really. Unless the server sets it, right? So here's some fish. Here's this. I guess this is giving us some... You want this balance, but I'm not really worried about it this second. And then... Oh, yeah. So you can queue this up all quite nicely, too. And then, of course, we did that. And then we might as well queue up the guy here. There you go. Fill him up. And there we go. Because we're at 36x. I forget what we started at. But now it says how long till the next star? 1 day, 0 hours. So I think it was like 1 day, 16 hours or something like that. So already we're kind of winning there. So that's pretty cool. And because we picked logging, you can see at the bottom left there, like you see the pop-up saying times 36.4 and you're getting 0.14. That's because we're getting experience points for doing this. And you will actually get this for processing wood stuff. Not in the table we have right now, but later on when you make a carpenter table, you will get even more EXP from the carpenter table. So you're going to want to set that up and correctly. I believe that has to be in a house, so... But that's, as time goes on, that'll be easy. Okay. Actually, you know, I should, you know, it doesn't matter. What I should be doing is just chopping it all up, you know, not worrying about it too much. So you can go like this and just dump this in here. There you go. So this thing will hold a lot. Oh, I was like, yeah, you're not supposed to have something in there. It had something briefly, and then it took it out to start crafting. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, and then, yes, I'm thinking here what I should be doing is chopping this all up. So when I have the cart, I can easily just fill this up and drag it, so... go. I mean, I guess I could collect some of them too. Just like go back with something. There you go. Now always clean up your debris. Even if you don't do your stump right away, always clean your debris. This will actually create pollution in a sense. It kind of kills all the underbrush and, you know, decomposes and, you know, rots away, and then basically you're like, oh, you'll be sad. What kind of trees are these, by the way? These are fir species. Interesting. This is redwood, isn't it? Yeah, interesting. Look at the what the? That looks like a super duper redwood. Old growth redwood species. What the? There's an animation issue there. Me chopping it down. The game is still, I think, considered beta. I think they say so. It's like the game is not like fully out and release or whatever. They've been working on many years, and they'll keep working on it, obviously. But it's in a pretty good shape, to be fair. So, oh, these look how much do you break up on these ones? Interesting. There you go. Awesome. There you go. Working on the cart now. Redwood, I think it's hard wood, isn't it? It's really expensive wood in real life. Even the sticks are all red. That's kind of cool. I'm so used to so many games will just do the same look, you know. I've even played games in the past where, you know, there like be 5 different tree types, but the actual tree in the world is all the same looking. It's like, it's just what it is. It's just, you know, it's still a game, and, you know, they're fun. That's what counts, right? So let's grab this. I still should chop a bit more here because I got the 43 seconds. Oh, it stalled out. Oh, no. We have to go back. If it stalled out, it means that we ran out of something. I didn't do my math right or something. Which is probably what happened here. What are you missing here? 9 of these. Did I, like, not do this right at all? Oopsies. There you go. And it'll do this, and if you want to move a recipe around too, you can put it in the front of it. This is not going to be an issue anyways, but yeah. Okay. Now over time, my inventory is going to get full of crap here, unfortunately. But we can deal with that. I'm just going to eat this, and then eat this, and... Okay. Yeah, because this will take up a lot of space here. There you go. It's a little animation. We're going to have to make a repair bench here too soon, so... Let's cut down some more trees, so those will finish here. Like I said, might as well just go crazy here and just cut trees down. Go. The thicker, bigger trees they are, like the more mature they are, things like that. So they take a little extra time, more wood gets from them, things like that. At least usually that's the case, so my experience. There you go. We should probably go for a food hunt too. Since our spawn point was 2 feet away, we got a little too lucky. Normally you'd start out and you'd probably grab like a whole inventory full of food and make it to your destination, and then you're not even thinking about food for a while. But unfortunately, that did not happen here, which is actually kind of cool. But yeah, how's the star here going? Is it going down? Which side is this? Never. Oh yeah. So it's starting to slowly go down. It might be enough for the episode, but we have it extended like 3 or 4 times longer. So nights are longer, but the days are even longer in a sense. They last longer because before it's like day and night cycle is like 15 minutes or something crazy like that. It was a little too quick, if you know what I mean. So now it should be like a full episode almost. So I like that. This is the crazy redwood, right? I'm gonna leave those alone. I don't even know if I I don't know if I can cut those. It doesn't say I can't, but old growth ones are probably very expensive. But anyways, yeah, look at this. We can go back now. So let's grab some of these on our way. There you go. Yeah, so let's look at these anyways. It'll probably tell you if they're hardwood or not. Redwood, blah, blah, blah. Harvested, blah, blah, when carried. Does it not say if it's hardwood or not? Softwood, never mind. It's softwood, okay. I was thinking redwood was considered hardwood in real life, but I guess not. Okay, so now we have our cart somewhere here. There it is. So we'll take that. And then we'll keep going here. But now we can just drag everything with this cart, which is going to be amazing. Now, you can go down a hill. You can't go up a hill. So you have to do this in a way that's going to benefit you. So, you know, this is a good spot, obviously. But I wouldn't want to go, like, in a weird way where you can't drag it down the hill or you're going to cry. There you go. Perfect. I love it. There you go. That one we haven't finished up yet. And we need to do some repairing here soon too, so we'll work on getting some basic materials for that. There you go. Get more of these guys. Did I put like a little bit in here? I have 8 of this one. I'll swap this out. There you go. I was thinking that might be a good idea, but... Hello, crazy guy. I was just thinking I might as well get what I can in here. There you go. Okay. So as long as we can fit in here, which it looks like we can take this guy here. And we're just going to zoom around here. I'm using my WASD keys to move this around, by the way. We're just going to fit in here a little tight, but we're going to try this again. Okay, let's back this up a little over to the side here. You just don't want it to drop down that corner, right? And then we're home free now. This is the easy part. So, like I said, you can't go up hills. At least I don't think you can go even up to one hill, but I've never actually tried. I'm pretty sure you have to use ramps, but... Oh, I was actually like thinking maybe it would work there for a second. I hope I didn't screw myself over now. No, it looks like we can correct it. Come on. There you go. Yeah. So definitely doesn't work that way. But yeah. Now we're probably close enough. Recommend to start. What do you? Oh, what? Oh, I don't know. Needed materials. Okay. Oh, I didn't drop this off. Oh, well. So I picked up my cart because it just makes it easier to get back. Oh, I can't get up the hill anyways, right? So it makes it a little easier on me, right? So as you can see, it's pretty cool. And we just dump that in there. Did I cut this all up? I don't think so. So we want to finish cutting this up. There you go. Oh, my inventory's full. Dump that in there. Like I said, please do get rid of the stumps if you're playing on a server. I don't mind if you leave them for a day or two. You know, it's just part of the waste and, you know, keeping the economy, the ecology kind of going, right? So the reason we're doing it, obviously, is because we can improve our axe skills and make it better over time, right? So, okay, and then we're just going to drag these guys. If you hit Control Shift, I think, yeah, it does everything, which is pretty cool. And then I'll just get rid of these. Just click them. Okay, so I'm really happy with that. So the next thing here is, it's a little bit of a waste because, you know, this has to be inside. We wanted the carpenter table, right? Because we are in the carpentry skill as a logger. But the downside is it's we can't get it right away. We can build it pretty much right away, but it requires a house, I believe. So housing value. Yeah, so must be contained within a room. So there you have it. So we need to do that. Now the other thing we want to do is a repair table. So it's in here somewhere too. It's easier to find it in here, I think. There you go, tool bench. So we need stone. Everything wants stone. Well, you know what? Might as well use what we have right here because it's literally right here and it's in our way anyway. So this is mining. We're not gonna. So you can see that I'm using a skill that I don't have. So see the bottom there shows a big red X there every time I do this. So for example, my friend Togi, he has a mining skill, so he is actually getting experience points by doing this, where I'm getting no EXP. So that's kind of how that system works. There you go. Cool. We're just gonna go over here and just dump all this here. There we go. There we go. Did a pretty good job of cleaning all that up pretty fast. There you go. And I know I derped on this, so I can clean this up. And then you can just fill it up with dirt, to be fair. Oh, I did not mean to do it a second time. There you go. So what you can do here, make a little mistake like this. Well, eventually I'd like to expand my land anyway, so start working on it by filling in the hole. And yeah, you can just fill in your holes like this, and then you're good. There you go. That blends in too, which is pretty cool. Okay, so did we actually try to make the workbench? I guess no, we just said we couldn't do it. And you can queue up things even if you can't use it yet. There is no need to not do that, right? I just obviously making myself more, it's more painful the way I'm doing it, but I could have just queued it up, and then that way the second they had the right materials, we're good to go, right? So and then I guess we have enough. Yeah, lots of stone in there for now. So wait the 38 seconds here. Now we need to go and forge some food as well. I might as well make myself a tool for that as well. So this is what this tool bench will be great for. And then I think that will be probably it for... Well, you know what? I might build a house. It just means we have to process a lot of hewn logs to begin with. But to be fair, we should probably do that anyways. So let's get started with that. This is going to take a lot. So if we do 100 of these... You can see that's going to take a lot of food, which I don't even have enough food right now for that. So I can eat whatever, but when we craft it, boom, I used all the food again. So you want to go in here, and then I guess I already ate all the... Yeah, so we're done with food. It's done and over with. So here's this guy here. This is the repair bench, tool bench they call it. Repair bench because that's what I'm going to mostly use it for. So I need rock, and oh yeah, it's not linked for some reason. It might not be because it's in the plot. I think it is in the plot though. Anyways, or is this not in the... Oh, it might be because this is not in it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. You can enable it through these. There's these buttons where you can turn on the different settings like craft input, craft output. So this is like where does it go out to, where does it go into? So that works fine. Or you can just do it up here and do it all. So anyways, repair, grab the stone, perfect. I'm actually happy that issue happened because it's a very common issue, and it would suck for people to... ooh, the help button, I didn't even notice that there. It would suck for people to run into that early on or later on. So there's a fishing rod, which is cool. Let's do stone sickle. I think stone sickle is a great forging tool for that. You do have a machete. I think machete just gets rid of like the grass and stuff, but you don't get anything out of it. So, well, let's see. I haven't actually tried a machete. I always just leave it in there because I always just assume it's useless. Yeah, so we're not getting anything from this. It's just a really good clear. In fact, I think it might even stop it from growing, potentially. I'm not sure how that works, but that's what I think the machete is usually for, where this other guy, he's actually meant for harvesting. So we can get like... So when we harvest this, we can get plant fibers, for example, which is great. But let's say we go to these guys up here. There you go. So we got sunflowers. This is, I think, flax stems, right? So there you go. I don't really need the flax stuff or anything like that, but sunflower can give you some foods, which is really cool. These are just they're just plant fibers, yeah. But basically, you go out hunting. Here you go. These are berries, so you just gather them with your E key. So we're worried about having food issues, and now all of a sudden, food issues are not too much of an issue. Now, something you have to pay attention, and I'll show you here. Let's gather a bit more here, because it's better when I have the different food groups, and then I can show you. There you go. Let's keep going here. This is a very dense kind of place here. I like it. It's almost like it's got a path built into it. I don't know what this is. It's not ripe and harvestable, so something from that. What is this one? Can I... Oh, trillium flowers. I don't think you would want to eat those in real life. Has no calories, says yuck, yeah. That's what I want to tell you about the yuck system here. But we're not finding a lot of interesting stuff. This, I think, ferns, you can make something out of it, like ferns salad or something like that. Oh, you can just eat. Oh, these are fiddleheads. Oh, okay. Fiddleheads are cool. I'll take that as like copper ore, I think. Is it raining? It's just very damp in this biome. Starting to get a little dark outside too. Oh, here you go. Some mushrooms. There you go. So anyways, what I wanted to show you is when you eat things, it'll tell you find this food tastes bad. Great, berries suck apparently for me. Obviously, the trillium flower is not supposed to eat. It doesn't give any calories anyways. I find them taste bad. So I eat these guys here, and they give me some stuff. So I find them tasting okay. So that's good. That's a food. Fiddleheads. Did I get to eat one here? Yeah, so you never tried this. You have to wait a couple seconds here. I find it tastes okay. Awesome. So some things you'll like, some things you'll hate. And that's really important because you don't want to be eating mostly crappy foods and stuff like that. So that's actually kind of cool. So, yeah. Let's see here. I find I found a really bad area for food apparently. Usually food is a little more abundant, but I feel like I'm just unlucky where I am right now. There you go. Oh, I can't get my ass up here. Oh, welcome. There you go. Was this the reap one? Fireweed shoots. I don't know what that is. I thought that was something different, but I don't know what these are. Do they give calories? Apparently it is a calorie food. Yeah, I find them yuck, so they taste bad. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, we're not getting very lucky, I would say, on the different foods here, but it's probably because of that we're in this. Yeah, I was gonna say we need to go into a different biome to be fair. This is not a good place to be, by the way, because you can get easily stuck in these places. There you go. These guys, I don't think they have anything. You can try, but reap. Plant fibers, plant fibers. There's no fall damage as far as I know, so. Okay. Yeah, we're so deep in this thing. This is where it's getting punishing. Probably would be better going around this or up here. Actually, up there would have been way better. Let me head back there, and we'll see what we can come up with. Oh, here's a new type. Beans here. Wouldn't even know what to look for beans, so... Yeah, there you go. We're almost near an achievement for reap what you sow. I guess if you gather 100 different items, or not different, but 100 things, you get achievement. I don't know what these are. They're just plant fiber, apparently. This is good stuff, though. There you go. Oh, these are plant fiber? Are these the ones that are... No, this is just, yeah. There's a purple flower, and if you use a shovel on it, I know it gives you bulbs or something, but I don't think this is it, no. Yeah, because it would give you the bulbs, it wouldn't take out the plant, so... This is something different. Okay. So where are we? I still have to get over to the green space. We're kind of way over, so it'll take me a couple of minutes to get there. Back at the base here, so I was hoping I'd do a little bit better with some of this item stuff, but I wasn't doing too good out there, to be fair. I think we were some of the worst times on harvesting stuff. Just go in the wrong spot, really. That's the issue here. I'll just dump those in the wood cart for now. But, you know, we got some beans here. They might be good. Horrible. Oh, gosh. Really being a pain about hating everything. So you can build a campfire, actually, to resolve some of this. So you do a campfire. Put this here. And then we can cook some of that food and get different versions of it, at least. I was thinking of something else I'm going to need. Oh, yeah, chest here. Probably should do a couple of them, but we'll start with one. And that should help. So let's put that next here. And then let's just check over here. And then we'll probably end the episode because it's getting nighttime here. Lasts a while. And then the next episode, we'll be building our first little house, getting the carpentry tables in them, things like that. So that should work out and be quite fun. I just wanted to see if there's anything cool here, but I'm not seeing it. Usually in this type of biome, there's some like tomatoes and stuff, but I have to admit, it's a little more challenging because these are just like the outskirts of these biomes. It's like a small amount that wrap around and not like that nice thick amount that you normally have. And so that's why I'm thinking it's becoming a little harder than normal to find what we want here. So, which that's fine. That's part of eco. It's always different. It's randomly generated world, right? So we don't handcraft or build these worlds. This is just what we get for the day. So well, at least we're getting sunflowers. Now you can also use the map here. So you could use world layers here, environment data, and then plant groups, plants, yield potential, I think usually, or population. I'm not sure. And then let's just look for tomatoes, for example. So tomatoes here. And so literally, if you check these out, these are... Oh, actually, I don't think that's tomatoes. Yeah, I was going to say, there's not showing any tomatoes in here at all. That is crazy. Usually that should show some tomatoes, so let's try something different here. Let's try the other one. That was population, maybe yield potential. I don't know if there's a difference on those two. Oh, okay. So this is showing you like the potential yield on there, but okay. So if you take the other one here, population based, it'll show you where things are. So the mushrooms are going to be in this area probably. No? We saw some beans. Oh, there you go. There's some beans. Yeah, so some of these mushrooms seem a little rare. They might be not grown into. That might be like an over time thing. So there's some of those. You can actually, when you first start, there's a list here that shows. So we're not like screwed because like it won't say any of these are 0 or anything. And some of them are still coming in too, right? So if you look for tomatoes, there's 946 things of tomatoes. So we're not screwed. We're just unlucky finding them right now. So, but yeah, anyways, that's really cool. Let me just go place that chest down and then we'll go from there. And then next episode when we come back, yeah, we're going to build a small house. We're going to build a carpentry bench, and then we'll be processing most of our wood within the carpentry bench. So I might go out and do a little bit of mining, just get a lot of it ahead of time, just so we have enough there. I'm not going to process all the wood because, like I said, if you process it in the table that we have now, you don't get any XP for carpentry. But if you process it in the carpentry table itself within the home, you will get a lot more XP out of that. So it's definitely worth it. Unless they build like a makeshift house quickly or something, but no, I think we'll be good for next time anyway. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves the chest. Here's the chest, and here is the fire we're talking about. So you can place your fire here. I usually just put in the storage here. I usually just put this crap here because I always get lots of it anyways. And then storage here, if it's not playing fair, you can just open these all up anyways. There you go. And then you can craft things here. So you can just go down the line of things and be like, okay, I want to craft this and that. So I can make a crafted version of these, for example, and just, there you go. And I can do some of those mushrooms that we saw. Now, sometimes cooked version isn't, you might not like the cooked version, so keep that in mind, right? So I'm hoping for the best here. And then you need the specialty stuff for down there. But yeah, that should be good anyways. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. And thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. And if you want to check out our server, we'll check the beginning of the video where I showed you can just connect through eco.stonelegion.com. And we'll see you wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.